Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Nearest stream. I'm Nearest, and tonight we're going to be playing some Doki Literature Club. So, we've done a couple of playthroughs of this game so far. We've seen the full ending, basically done two playthroughs. One, we kind of went all in on Yuri. The other one, we went all in on Sayori, which obviously Sayori doesn't make it to Act 2, so we kind of tried to pivot into Monica, but yeah, that didn't really do it. Whatever, it's fine. So today we're going to focus on Natsuki. This also means is that we're going to be skipping a lot. Hey! See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention you might draw to herself. Skip. Alright, so basically what we're doing right now is we're establishing the literature club and meeting all of the denizens of said club. We have the purple-haired girl is Yuri. She is like... yeah. Anyway. She's shy, but she's also like super yandere. We've got Sayori, the girl with the bow in her hair, on the left. She's bubbly and fun, girl next door, kind of dumb as a rock, but like good intentions and all that fun stuff. And then we have Natsuki, who's our tsundere friend, likes anime and stuff. All right, so for this little portion here, we want to create a poem. Based on how you create your poem, it changes the dialogue. So, basically each of these options has a score attached to it that each of the girls likes the best. So, or we'll kind of, basically they correlate one to each girl. So, what we're trying to do is maximize our score with Natsuki. She likes fluffy things. Literally, fluffy is one of her words. So basically there's a, this game is like all kinds of fourth wall breaking. I'll just actually explain it real quick. So if you exit to the desktop, there's like this file, and one of the files in the file is poem words. It basically tells you which word corresponds with who. It's not cheating if it's in the game. I wonder. Damn. You can delete characters at some point. Or later in the game. Doki. So yeah, we're trying to pick words. Alright, so the good news is Natsuki has fewer words than Sayori did. She had a ton of words. She had like... So basically the way that I've divvied it up is sort of columns in a paint file. Sayori had like 3.5, Natsuki only has 2. So... I feel like vitality is probably one of hers. Although vitality is a big word that probably goes with Yuri. Lipstick? Lipstick. Lucky sounds like one of hers. Of these, I would assume it would be Lucky. Let's see if it's on my list. Seeing if it's on my list. Huh. It's Raindrops? No, that's somebody else's. I remember Raindrops being somebody else's. this looks like there are no words for young Natsuki, which would be... I don't believe that. Yeah. None of these words are on her list. That's not possible. Hold on. Just shuffle it back up and we'll go again. Twirl, is that one of hers? I feel like it is. Entropy. Refuse to believe that there's not one in here. Milk, okay. Bouncy, I'm pretty sure I saw in here. Da, da, da. Oh, Valentine was on her list. Okay. Flying? Maybe? Again, I'm reading over a list of options. Presumably, there should be something on here that works for her. I'd say electricity and flying are probably the most likely, but I'm dumb and not seeing any of them. Pure candy shopping for kitty. Doki, fly, scourge, fantasy, marshmallow, jump, anime, boonie. Boop, whistle, mouse. Mouse? Mouse is the last one, damn. Valentine, Papa, anger, pout, milk, blanket, nightgown, playground, hair, socks, games, headphones, vanilla, swimsuit, waterfall, summer, whisper, bubbles, poof, lollipop, twirl, spinning piece, skipping, hop, marshmallow, giggle. Alright, we're gonna try something. Starts over, damn. Hold up, this one. Oh my god. Alright, I think I saw Rain Cloud in here. No, Rain Cloud's not. Regular Cloud is. Have a kitty instead. I feel like the game lied to me. Whatever. Fluffy. Jump. Sticky, I believe, was on her list. Good. Jumpy. Skirt. Summer. Benui. Puppy. Mouse. Pain? Pain was on hers? No, Pain is somebody else's. Hold up. No, Love is somebody else. Oh my god, did we just run into a wall again? Motherfucker. God damn it. Oh. Party? Is Party on this one? I feel like Party should be on this one. Party, show me Party, please. Oh my god, it's killing me, dude. Dude. What about Embrace? I think that one's a Sayori one. We're gonna get this eventually, surely. We want to get 100% on Natsuki. Summer, yes. Sweet. Fuck! So Natsuki doesn't have as many words as the other two do, so yeah, we've gotten blocked out on her a few times. Pink. Bunny. Headphones. Kitty. Shit. Skirt. Strawberry, I'm pretty sure is one of hers. Sure is. Games. Shiny might be. Cheer might be. Puppy is. Sweet. Fuck! Ah, spinning. Sweet. Fuck! Sweet is not Natsuki. Get it through your thick head, Nears. Summer. Okay. Hair. Hell's bells. Jumpy. Boop. Parfait. I see you. Twirl. Dazzle, maybe? Did I see Dazzle over here? This is surprisingly difficult, and I'm attributing it completely to the fact that Natsuki has fewer words than the other two do. Oh my god, it happened again. Chocolate? Is that one, please? Good. Yeah, we're just getting blocked out a bunch. Mouse. Poof. Bliss probably is not hers. Bubbles probably is. Show me Bubbles. Bubble, 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 bubble. Yep. Boop again. I don't care. If it keeps happening, I keep using it. Parfait. Strawberry. Anime. Gimme. Rose. Kawaii. Candy. Probably. Yeah, candy. Clouds. Sugar. Skirt. Yes! Okay, we don't need to worry about that again. If we get blocked out, we get blocked out. Oh my god, that was surprisingly difficult. Hi again, Nearest. Hi again, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me. At least I kept my word. Alright. We've seen this dialogue a couple of times. Ugh! Hold on, what's our history? I need to know. Look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, there is someone. Okay, so Yuri gave me the book. Meanwhile, Natsuki's running around, rummaging around the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Word, that's why roommates suck. Anyway, Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Just own it, Nearest. Come on, read that manga. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. That's true. Like, whenever Monica's like, what do you like to read? And I'm like, manga. That's in one of the dialogues that I skipped. Anyway, besides, it's kind of written on your face. I know, right? What's that supposed to mean? She just called you a weeb, dumbass. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Describe it for me. Probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It's how you said it, dumbass. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Nearest. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Read it first, then judge it. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh-ah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that, Baka. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me, but only 1 inch. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow! How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Oh, tell me more. Slice of life is great. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? That would be telling, Nearest. Come on. Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. I think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Who's dating the guy at the ice cream shop? The answer is all of them at once. Ha 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 ha. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean, baka? Ooh-ah. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? I mean, it's called Parfait Girls. Stands to reason that there might be some baking in it. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Yeah, cause and effect, yep. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga, baka. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable, baka. Ahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. Guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Staring at me while I'm reading. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. Guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince myself, or any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Oomph. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Newsflash, you're kids! Can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that? Makes me want to punch him in the face. Erg, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Wow, that hits home. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Oh. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? No. So? Ah ha ha! Jeez, that's enough. We're gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ah ha ha! I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad. Don't spoil it, Natsuki! I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. You know, I originally read that as bussy, and I'm like, no, that can't be right. And it wasn't. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? I'm trying to make my move, Monica. Sorry. That's exactly why she's doing it. Just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there, ahaha. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. A good 30 centimeters. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? I mean, it's yours. Don't you want to know what happens? We can read it again tomorrow. Ah, yeah, but Monica, just sit. Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. But don't you want to read it too, Natsuki? That's how watching Netflix works. Anyways, but if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? Only got partway through the volume so far. Might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what'll happen if I don't finish? Alright then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Alright. It's poem sharing time. Well, Natsuki was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay. Well, let's start with the things I don't like. Nothing. Ha ha ha. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. You can't think of anything. It's perfect, right? Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. Remember how, that's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go like, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ooh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I mostly said that to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, so this is the same. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Okay. Yo, Sayori, what's up? It's a good poem, Nearest. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. Okay, she had nothing new to add to the conversation. How about you? She doesn't like it. It's like it's not to my style. Okay, here we go. Monica's gonna have new dialogue. I like it, Nearest. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. I'm cute? What the hell, Monica? Ah ha ha ha. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Ah ha ha. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see what would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. These two are fighting. I'm going to side with Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. What's the context here? Some boobs. I don't remember. It's probably something about their writing styles and helping me write, or I don't know. It's been a couple of weeks, I don't remember. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. Let's the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha. Shows how much you know. But that's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? She was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. Sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah, Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Nears. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's about all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Eh? It's just trying to help. Sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? Hope that was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Nears. To be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Ah ha ha. Somebody joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. Still some time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. Yeah, about what? That's not the most important thing about literature club. It's friendship. Friendship is the most important. The most important thing is having fun. Ah ha ha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Hehehe. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, write another poem for tomorrow. Alright, let's save it up. Okay, pink. Smile, maybe? Swimsuit? Okay, well we got one. Sugar, skirt, summer, fluffy, Doki Doki, hair, bubbles, sparkle maybe is on her list. Honestly, I don't need to get max points on this. We got that achievement already, but why not continue doing it? Sparkle not one of her things? No. Surely. Is party not one of her things either? What? No. No way. That ribbon was, well, shit. Candy one of hers? Yeah. Jump. Jumpy. Whistle. Poof. Pout. Hair. Kitty. Cute. Anime. Cheeks. Probably should have taken kawaii there. Clouds. Candy. Mouse. Ribbon. Papa. Come on, why? Why do you do this? Nightgown. Thank you. All right. Giggle. Hop. We're Natsuki maxing here. Leave me alone. Another day passes and it's time for another club meeting already. I wonder what we're going to talk about today. I will continue wondering. Yo, what's up, Natsuki? You seem like you have something that I can't skip. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Let's read some manga. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. Pull out the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. Just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way over to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where'd this volume leave off again? I forget. Ah, the chapter ended with Minori, when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Hey? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, time to find you a box. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. Besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Ah, Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall over there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. Think I'm too short or something, Baka? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. Know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. Just use the damn stool. Anyway, she rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Oosh. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. This doesn't show the wobbly chair at all. It just says Natsuki holding a box. Boo. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Not helping, like you asked. Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. Hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Guh. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Up. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Ooh, heavy. Hey, Nearest. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I'll have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. Slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Natsuki looks like she's just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? The box in your hands that you're, like, gonna fall off the chair not giving me. Trying to look at my Pantsu. Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. No, I did nothing. Go away. Get out, but I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and back are seriously felt the impact. Ooh! Alright, I want to check the, Oh, we got another side story now. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think they're all unlocked now. There's 6 of them. Yeah, all 6 side stories. Yuppers. Okay, so these 2 are Natsuki poems, I think. Maybe, I don't know, man. Write a poem for Natsuki. Write 2 poems for Natsuki. Help Natsuki with stuff. Okay, so we did get a new sketch here. Write a perfect poem for Natsuki. We have to do a perfect poem for Yuri still. That's right. We deleted Monica before she had a chance to corrupt us. Okay, we got insecure directory. Scratch this. Don't store. So we got tower keys again. 240221. Did I save my Doki Doki notes last time? I don't remember. I did. Look at me. And why are you over there? Oop. Okay. I think these files have something to do with something. Excuse me. But I don't know what. I may have to, like, look this up. Oh, 151 is missing. That's what that is. Okay. All right, we'll come back to that later. Doki, Doki. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Guk. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor beneath her. Goo! Gross, gross. Gack. As fists pound into my chest. Why? Everything that's happened so far is your fault, Natsuki. Why are you beating poor Nearest up? Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? I was just standing here. You sicko. Is everything okay? Over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? You're trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Ah ha ha. Oh, and one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page she's desperately trying to smooth out. Must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob! Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partly my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. Oh, we'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? I think get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. Didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Nyeh. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. Make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. The thanks. Ah ha ha. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. What? That I'm treating you like a friend? Okay. Think about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in the manga. Oh, alright. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess we'll be holding on to this for now. Yup. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Eh. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. I'm gonna show it to Yuri first. She's gonna be like, this is trash. Hi again, Nearest. It's pretty good, Tilda. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Aw, yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. Guess that means you're not as much a fan of Yuri's poems then. I wouldn't say that. I kinda like everyone's poems. It's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? No, not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Let's take a look. Save me. Oh, fuck, I forgot again. Damn it. Here, I'll save you. No, fine. You win this round, Monica. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Alright. I meant to save and load there. That one always catches me out because it literally says save me, load me on it. And considering how much this game breaks the fourth wall, like, actually saving and loading might not be a bad idea. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Erg. Is it that bad? No, no it's not. It's good, it's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this, Baka? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you Baka. Natsuki's face freezes like she's just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem once more. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Oh no, what are you doing in there? Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Nearest, did you do something to Natsuki? Apparently. Just saw her rush out like that. I made her hot and bothered, that's what I did. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. Just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it for a second. Or skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I thought you just liked writing her style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't you like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. It's like I've been reading the files. Anyway, are you sure you're not cheating, Nearest? Oh, I'm 100% cheating, Monica. 100%. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Ha ha ha. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. It's like... Anyway... How do you think Natsuki feels about you? She's programmed to love me, so obviously she does. Oh, you don't need to answer that. It's just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches a poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Yeah, she read it before you did. Natsuki, don't worry about it. Of course, I liked it. Ugh! Should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Nearest wrote this poem. And And we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Ooh! Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Nearest is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. Baka. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Okay, it's Amy Likes Spiders. Is it different this time? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I even heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. So I'm not friends with her. It's the same. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. I'm going to tell everyone. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Ah ha ha. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, everyone, time to skip. Okay, I think they're talking about... I actually don't know what they're talking about right now. Oh yeah, they're talking about the festival. Okay, it's festival prep. Well, walking home with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? What does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ah ha ha, you admitted it. Jeez. It's not any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you. Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation tails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Can't just lie to her. If it's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time. Okay, back to this. Marshmallow. Jump. Kawaii. Anime. Valentine. Candy. Motherfucker. I am going to save the game. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to reset here. Ka 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 ka. Well, something like shame is in her bucket. I don't think it is, though. Anime skirt. Fuck. Swimsuit. Jumpy. Sunny. Damn it. Hop. Poof. Jumpy. Twirl. Whistle. Sugar. Boop. Cheer is not hers. Well, we tried. Sticky. Pout. Puppy. Bubbles. Valentine. Skipping. Okay, cool. Clouds. Kawaii. Hair. Mouse. Games. Sugar. Fluffy. Email. We're gonna check something once we're done here. Marshmallow. Anime. Candy. Poof again. Always poof. Hop. Cute. Oh man. Oh hell yeah, dude. I knew it. Okay, so email has been in this this desktop mode for like the entire game, but there's never been an email in it. Write all 3 poems for Natsuki. Yeah. A little surprised there's not a promo for Valentine's Day. Anyway, have a nice weekend. From December 9th, 2019. I'm on leave for the rest of the week. Contact Ravi if you need to schedule server time. But I expect my jobs to run for a few days since we've collected so much data this week. How about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? Anyway. Okay, we're going to auto-run it until we get to the point where we're not auto-running anymore. Hey, you! A? Sorry, Sayori's not feeling great, and Monica brought it up with me that she's not feeling great. Maybe I should check in with her. What a dick. Anyways, A, look up to see Natsuki next to me. You're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? You're goddamn right I am. There isn't that much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not that I'm worried or anything, Baka. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. You're already making me feel like a jerk, Baka. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. And I have a bad memory and I've already forgotten. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I'm just thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her. Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, it's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. Should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not... Jeez, if you're fine, let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's poem time. I have nothing to say to you, Leaves. Hi, Nearest. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? Eh? That's... Oh, come on, Nearest. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like the manga she's into. Who's pretending? You're pretending, Monica. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Nearest. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I need to ask you one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. Oh? Damage how? And you wouldn't do that to me, right? Oh, you'll do enough of that yourself, Monica. I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. Well, I care about her in the club. It's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyway. Okay, this is no skips. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. Just had to put you in your place a bit. It's not like... it's not like I was shy or stupid, anything stupid like that, Baka, or jealous. I really wasn't jealous, Winky Face. It's just because you happen to be a good writer. Oh god, I gotta sneeze, hold up. Alright, all better. Such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ah ha ha. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? Confidence level 2. It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right, Nearest? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me that I'm the best. You're the best, wink. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I've never shared my poems before this. Natsuki. Because no one ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki." Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want Natsuki tails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles she's put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Well, why? Because it advances the plot. I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. Yeah, Yuri, she just uses big words and, like, edginess. Is it actually good? Who knows? And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Oh, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. Never realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Ooh, because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can look only down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart. But what do I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Is that the name of the poem? Yes, it is. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I don't like it. I love it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It's just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. What's that supposed to mean? Don't just say that. Baka. She literally did it. Alright. What do you think the point of the writing is? Expressing things you can't say, just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just... remember that I can think these things sometimes, too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's... meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Eh? Why not?
You touched it, so it has cooties now.
I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I chose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm just glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Ah, yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, you three, it's time to skip. Okay, we're divvying up the tasks for the festival. Natsuki's making cupcakes, Yuri's making miscellaneous decorations, Monika's making a banner, Sayori is feeling blue, so we want to go hang out with her. But obviously we want to make cupcakes. So, yeah. I've done the other 3 options, I think. Oh, that's right. So if you pick Monika, or if you pick Sayori, there's like, well, Sayori's not really around, she's not really doing anything, so you can't help her. It's like, okay, fine, I guess I won't. Then I tried to help Monika. They're like, whoa, 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 you already have Sayori helping you. You can't have 2 helpers. So you have to pick one of either Yuri or Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway... You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. The look of mild concern on Monika's face. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. See, so that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Very. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Nears? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. Let's leave now. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ugh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help me make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during their performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. All of us are gonna make it a really great event. Yeah. Yeah! Hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got any reading done today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Here are my digits. Don't call me. Baka. Well, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Humph. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. Wait, why are we doing it at my house? Probably reasons. Alright, never mind. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Like I said, reasons. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. Guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Do you know where my house is? Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I like bacon so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. And I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah. Never mind. Do you want to hang out tomorrow? I mean, if we have each other's phone numbers, we can meet up and do something. I don't know. Just a suggestion. I can't believe this. It's time to skip. It's time to skip again. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned it into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. Okay. Hey Sayori, I hear that you're not doing well. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Alright, I'm gonna save and do my customary... Oh god, where am I? There I am. Customary exit DDLC check. Now we got another picture for some reason. Oh, it's the other poem. Yeah. Yeah. What are we doing on stuff? 57% data collected. That's not a lot. I imagine there's a bit in the sub-story, or the side stories. That's my coping mechanism here. Some of it's gonna pop up later. But before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the door and let her in. Cute outfit. Anyway, sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel awkward make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because we're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. That's a nice kitchen. The table in the middle of it's kind of throwing me off a bit, though. Be blocking all the cabinets and the freezer and stuff. See, you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of bacon supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. You in there, also you're not at school, so she doesn't have to have her shields up. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Nears? Come on, since when did I need to be a gentleman? Grab the bag Natsuki holds out for me. Gook! This is ridiculously heavy. What do you have in here, like a bowling ball of baking? Ahaha, I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? Hello? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. Hehehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small all that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm worth my size, when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. We're getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ah ha ha. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. Just trying to be a little nicer, you know? Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you can treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Ah. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Oh, Captain Smooth over here. Gross. Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Ah ha ha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Generally, people don't like it when you call them gross, Natsuki. Finally found your weakness, Nearest. Natsuki smiles deviously. The worst she can say is no. Ew. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. It's finally starting to pull things out of her bag, so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about in every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Baking is very precise, so her oversight is probably a little warranted here. Nearest, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. Making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, then everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. We doing anything like that with the icing? You want to? Ah. You're asking me. You're giving me agency in this decision. I don't know about this. I really don't have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. I mean, that's kind of what baking is. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. Okay, that's true, that's true. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. Wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Like, I'm hand mixing this thing. Don't judge me. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it, beat the devil out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Shot down in flames. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Oh, man. The innuendo is hard. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder. Just enough for my finger to reach the icing. Icing. Yep. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Oh, is that where we're going with this? That's where we're going with this. Gross. Got it on my face. Oh, whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Ugh. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Here, let me reach it with my tongue. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Yeah. Ah, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. No, I'm actually just dumb. Really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Hold on. So, whenever you're in the scene with Yuri, I think you cut your finger and Yuri shoves your finger in her mouth. So whoever made this game has a thing with shoving fingers in mouths. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Nearest, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Shrug? You know that, right? The kind of question she asked me just like that. How did the moon turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? What the... Of course, out of nowhere the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough! No wonder. You left a dirty train here, dummy. Baka. How could you make a mistake like that? Should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. Okay, so pour near a silver plate his hand. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Ah, she's feeling better already. Okay, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet smell and warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. Again, this isn't... I've mentioned this before. This is another point where I'm mentioning it now. It would be really nice if the game had like little images of like, oh, look at these great cupcakes, and they chose an image of the great cupcake. There are a few points where that would be handy. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags, and then we'll squeeze it onto the cupcakes. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. Probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? Pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. Oh, that's for writing. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? You can make it a little more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Ooh. I was kind of expecting to say something really stupid. Thanks, Natsuki! But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Ah ha ha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Sure. Come on. Not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. You're goddamn right I'm cute. Did you just say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. We're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they all are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. We should have made some spares. That sounds like a planning problem on both of our parts. Oops. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? That's also a good point. No one will know if they're missing if we just tell them that we made 46 instead of 48. I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but... My dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ah ha ha. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably down 10 cupcakes already. She would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Never said it was healthy. So that's what my dad cooks. I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have some time for manga, but I need to head home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Ha ha ha. Wish she would listen to me, by the way. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. Think back on the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? I mean, I put her in my mouth. I feel like that's a start. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? We said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Oh, if you want to read manga, go out somewhere? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Nearest. Thought you only cared about getting this done. Ooh. I'm sorry I have to leave so early today. Really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. Feel the same way as you, so suddenly gets close to me. Alright, guys. We're going to sit here and stare awkwardly at Natsuki for a bit, because I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, let's see what this getting closer to me is all about. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. Her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks matching eyes still fill my vision. Along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori. Hey? Oh no! Hi, Nearest. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... Oh, we were. Hehehe. It's okay, Nearest. Just stop by to say hi. Well... Should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later... Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Do. You'll always be my dearest friend. We're gonna friend zone her this time. It doesn't matter. Managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself and carefully stacking 2 trays. Okay, we're gonna save. Nothing matters. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki as the event. We're excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Nearest. Wait, hold on. Foot aside, it's different than what you practice. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out! I missed it. Whatever. Yeah, there's a line in here where Monica's always like, "Oh, you always leave her. You're leaving her hanging today." It's like, "Oh, you asshole! Fuck you." Okay, we got the picture of Natsuki. Oh, it's not the one where she has the happy face on. That's too bad. Oh, we got the kitchen. Cool. There's like 3 more areas that I've never been. Oh, we got happy thoughts. Cool shit. Oh, I just had an idea. What if I take email as a word option every time it shows up? I should do that. What if I get more emails the more I do that? Doki. Like everybody's still alive. That's wonderful. Oop. What the? Oh shit. Hold on. Wow. Just flying up to this point. Alright, so the quickest way out of this is actually to do this. Well, hello, Monica. Alright, so we're just meeting everyone again. The world's fucked. Everything's broken. Got a lot of artifacting. People are like making weird dialogue choices. Yeah, let's read this. Can you hear me? No. Yes! Ah! One of 11 special poems. Okay, so you have to play the game, what, 4 times to get all the special poems? Yikes. Okay, so we're still going, like, ham on Natsuki, because I don't know if there's basically just one way this thing goes in Phase 2. But, yeah. Honestly, there's probably more options for Natsuki right now. Candy, we want hair. We should take in Doki Doki there. Doki Doki is always the right option. Clouds, we want Valentine. Email. We're taking email every time we see it. I just want to see if we get more emails the more we take that. Swimsuit, yes. Oh, fuck. Are these, any of these hers? Blanket, maybe? No, that one's a Sayori. That could go either way. Daydream, perhaps? Alright. That was a coin flip. Oh, hell spells. None of these are hers either. Good. Alright, we did not get a sprite change for Ms. Natsuki. Okay, we're gonna get different dialogue. We are! Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within this closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked boxes and books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those, okay. How'd you know anyway? Heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. It's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. So tone of your voice, but I'll tell you one more thing, Nearest. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh-ah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She passes on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Oh, saving there. I take my seat. Cheers wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Hey, what's that? I guess it's easier to be close like this. Don't just say that, you make me feel weird about it. So, her dialogue is more similar to between phases 1 and 2 than Yuri's was, for sure. Yuri was like super hot for you at this point and a lot more assertive. Whereas Natsuki's more or less the same, just with a couple of inner monologues that kind of peek through. Sorry, didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. How long has it been since I read the beginning? Gonna go back and flip through older volumes every now and again? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's just fun sharing something with someone you like. I just get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy, you know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? I don't have any friends. Could you not rub it in? Here it is. Here's the divergence. Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. They think manga's for kids. Never mind, we already had this. Psych. I fooled myself. Can't even bring it up with them without being all like, you haven't grown out of this yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of losers, so I already gravitate toward the other losers over time. It's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he ever found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. It's not like it solves any of my problems, maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Ah ha ha. Jeez, that's enough. You're gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. I'm kind of scared about what's going to happen next. Oh, she's asleep. Okay. It's like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah. Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Oh, there it is. Less scary than I thought it was going to be honest. I wish this wasn't redacted. Ah, jeez. Oh, it's just gibberish. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She gets eldritch whenever she's hungry. Here, have a Snickers. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give oomph. She didn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Nearest. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Yuri seems most experienced. I'll start with her. Hi, Nearest. I like it, Nearest. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too, so take that as a compliment. Ah ha ha. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ah ha ha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Okay, we'll start the things I don't like. First of all, then you went and ruined it. Okay. Stuff we've seen before. Oh, that's right. Okay, it's this one. You have to wait for it to fuzz out. Hi, Monica. Because if you don't wait for it to fuzz out, you're just staring at this screen for like 30 seconds until it fuzzes all the way out. Just Monica. Hey, Nearest. I want to step outside for a bit, okay? Okay, so technically Monica's in the pool right now. Oh, I gotta go. Email. We ended up not sneezing, but we didn't get another email when I picked email a second time. That's lame. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt. Okay, yeah, we got this one before. This is the Monica breaking the game. I don't know, man. I don't know. Doki, Doki. Alright, now let's look at our words and see that there's none for her. Are you serious? No, Vanilla. Vanilla is you. Kitty. I feel like Nibble is one that she would have. Show me Nibble. Nibble. Socks. Boop. Poof. Pout. Sticky. Whistle. Anime. Pure. Sugar. Pink. Milk. Kawaii. Oh boy, here we go. None of these. It's got like treasure special or something, I don't know. Fantasy is interesting.
Shit.
Yeah, there were no words for her. Parfait. Poof. Fluffy. Lollipop. Kawaii. Swimsuit. Email. Still gonna pick email every time, I don't care. Even though it seems to not do anything. For real? Whistle. There we go. Papa. Clouds. Pop. Jump. Milk. Anime. Bouncy. Not again. Why? Why are you like this? Ooh, we can take the fucking busted one again. Spinning on her? I think it is. Sweet is, I know that. Oh, fuck off. Warm, I think, actually might be one of hers. It isn't, but it's probably closer to, Ah! Email. Fuck. Anime kitty. Bubbles and marshmallow. And Doki Doki. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. Something, something, something. Ah, I suppose so. What's happening? Oh, we're talking about Monica's piano playing. Didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Okay, it's just Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Nearest, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Are we locked into this? I suppose so. I didn't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. See? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What if I don't want to go over there? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. Book style portrait of Markov. Okay, so we're kind of locked into doing stuff with Yuri. Fine. Hi again, Nearest. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ah ha ha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Nearest. It's going on in my head while reading it. It's totally metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Alright. What? It's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Okay, this is 2, I guess. Okay, don't pick the glitched option then. Let's try and just like keep this steady and like normal. You know, unless we can't find options for Natsuki, in which case we're gonna guess. Alright, sticky, we go Doki Doki for sure. We're gonna go headphones. We're staying off the glitch. Flower, okay. Let's go fluffy. Games, we're gonna go mouse, jumpy, hair, sweet, kiss, bubbles, swimsuit, kitty, Benui. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. It's terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. I think I want to try something a little different. What is happening? Fair enough, but you're still new to this one to find your style. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending a lot of time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anyone. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything, Baka. Still, should at least look over my poem. Oh! I guess I was probably on the right track last time and I was just stupid. Yeah, I'm not reading this. Nearest. Why didn't you come read with me today? Because I got... Yuri's scary and she made me read with her. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? No. I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Nearest, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to... Do you want to make me go home crying? Well, you're being kind of manipulative right now, so that's not cool. Also, why is your eye bleeding? Why are your eyes bleeding? Club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! Oh, fuck. Wait. No. Really? A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. What the fuck? Okay. I have a feeling this is going to have the same ending, isn't it? Okay, we're in that one. I'm gonna exit DDLC real quick just to see if there's anything new. Oh my god, there's a new email. Fuck yeah. Side stories. What's this? Thank you to everyone who worked so hard on the control simulation. I can't imagine how tedious it must have been to so delicately hide Monica's elevated permissions from her without disrupting our connection to the VM. Just to clarify, all of the recordings labeled side stories are part of the control simulation, right? Noticing some details of the characters' lives here and there that differ a little bit from those in VM1. Even trivial ones. Is it part of the butterfly effect or from some of Monica's more fundamental changes, or is it a result of her messing around with the other characters in VM1 as her own experiment for fun? So if I'm keeping track, we have what, like 5 different universes in total with 3 or 4 of them created then destroyed by Monica, of course. It's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality they all are. As real as ours anyway. Ray Vorte, System Administrator. Alright. I can't believe I didn't choose email yet. What's this? Experience Natsuki's play with me scene. Wait, hold on. How have I not gotten anybody else's weird shit? Because we've gotten some weird shit going on. I guess that Yuri's weird shit is like the main plot, so never mind. Hey, this can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really nice to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want to do is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Shut up, Monica. Yeah, we're going to do the side stories at some point. Maybe not today. I don't know, this is taking a little longer than I expected, but that's okay. I mean, it makes sense that this is taking a little bit of time. On account of... I mean, we're basically seeing the entire game again, from a different perspective. Okay, so we do not want to get the accidental Monica stuff, which should be okay. Oh my god, why are there 2 of them now? Stop it. Op, swimsuit. Shit. Ah! Yay! What?! That's literally on fucking Natsuki's list. Fuck you, Monica. Load. So much for having the list. Monica's fucking with it. Oh, hold up. Oh, I fucked up. I need to take email every time. We got a new email. Ergo. Actually, I should keep track of what the Monica options are as I stumble across them. Because it may be worthwhile to try and get a full Monica list. That would be hard, though, because you're basically doing it blind. Kind of surprised that was a Monica. Okay. Writing it down. A skirt. Whatever. Getting like 19 out of 20 is good enough. Hi, Nears. Hi, Yuri. I've been waiting for you. I imagine you have. Boop, boop, boop. Look! I did some thinking about yesterday. It's like, Talk about, you said like, but yesterday I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. Guess I felt really threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you just go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ahaha. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for the piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Nearest, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could already have plans today. Ah, that's so Yuri. That's correct. Nearest is already engaged in the novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? Quit monopolizing my time, Yuri. I want to hang out with Natsuki. Why are you being a dick about this? So I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. Anyway, worked really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Oh! This is new. Geez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Ahaha, Yuri holds my phone to it. Oh, did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. Love everything about it. Nearest, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. Ahaha, you're too nice to me, Nearest. Alright. I fucked up. We have to do it again. Let's see. Can we... Okay, Pink. Pink was one of Monica's. Which kind of threw me for a loop because it's literally on Natsuki's list. Yes. Headphones is fine. Kawaii. Nibble. Alright. Okay, we cannot show this one to Yuri before we show it to anybody else. Because she steals it. Oh. I done goofed. Sitting in the closet being all creepy and shit. Okay, we're gonna save just so I don't fuck it up again. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It's about as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing. But either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending any time with anyone but Yuri. The game's making me do it, Natsuki. I'm sorry. I still think it's nice to have activities to all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, no, I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? Please read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Oh. Yeah. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. Don't really know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. Like, she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm writing this. Come to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? And count on you. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Nearest? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Okay, so we're kind of... Alright. I think we're just kind of stuck in the endgame loop at this point. Okay, we've seen all the new stuff we're going to see here. Doki, Doki. Which means we can do this. We can do this. Bye. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I'm staring at the dot. Oh, what? History. Tell me more. It's a special poem. Oh! I love you! That was... Okay, that's funny. Because it was a dot, but now it says, I love you. Doki, Doki. Ooh, senators. Natsuki, can you make cupcakes? I know you're at least good at that. You can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help Monica. I'm not useless, you know. Okay, time for the illusion of choice. Hey, you pick me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Sunday okay with you? You fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. Alright, well, we're gonna skip, because skipping is probably gonna take us all the way through the weekend. Not quite, but almost. I wonder how long it would take to do auto. Oh, a really long time. Yeah, no. Alright, it's festival time. Fortunately, you can't skip this. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Nearest. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we've been in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we're gonna skip over the stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore. Just you and your game, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Space! Did I delete you? Yeah. I didn't kill everyone. She killed everyone, and then I killed her. Okay. Okay, so then Monica rebuilds the world without her in it. Doki, Doki. Okay, we're just gonna skip to here, apparently. I guess the meeting's over. Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Nearest. Think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along better with you around Sayori. Aw, Nearest, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. Surprised when you told me you were starting a club. I think you're pulling it off just fine. You're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Nearest, I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything about what she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. I really know everything, Nearest. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. You may be the happiest girl in the world. Can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever. Hey, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah, sorry, I was wrong. It's not happiest. Goodbye. Okay, I think we actually can't skip this.
Can you hear me?
I can, Monica.
Hi, it's me. So you know how been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Music play audio ddlc.ogg.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Goodbye, Natsuki.
When you're here,
Times two.
that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are
Goodbye, Yuri.
when a smile says it all?
Times two.
And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality?
Oh yeah, the extra special thanks to Monica and me.
If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Okay. Wait, we got another picture. Hold on. Time out for what's this? Wait. Is that a different? No, it's the same one. Don't try and fool me like that. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, to continue to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Alright, we're still missing like 4 poems. Bleh. What if we can still do the side stories, even though everything's all fucky? Oh, we can! Wonderful. Okay, so we got all those. Yeah, I kind of want to like check to see if I'm missing anything super obvious. I mean, obviously I'm missing some stuff. It's 61% data. So we got poem words. I mean, like, we've got all these files, right? The ones that are all, like... There's extra files in here that you can't get into. Please try again later and all that fun stuff. I'm going to do one of the sub-stories, though. By sub-stories, I mean side stories. Let's do Trust. We're just diving right in. Sick. We're doing two things here. One, we're seeing a new side story. Two, we're seeing how long the side story is. Okay, everyone. Literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Ugh. I miss debate club. It would be so difficult to start a new club. I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Interesting. Can't save, can't load. I can leave. But that's it. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe no one's into literature enough to pick it up or pick it over their other club interests. Can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision? But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes that the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. Nap time! It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Hello? It's Sayori! Suddenly a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry, it was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everyone? All about that. This is everyone. Really, just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? I'm here! Well, I'm better at napping than you. Truth. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening not to be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. Just want to find other people who do too. The song's kind of loud. Oh well. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. I was joking about the vice president thing too. I'd make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Oh, would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Ah ha ha. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? It's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Ah ha ha. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monika into a friendly hug, then lets go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, "Hug energy is what keeps me at my best." Ah ha ha, hug energy? Monika laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monika feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's because she finally found another club member, but... Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monika and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monika ensures that she's the first to arrive in the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday, but I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late, I'm here. It's okay, welcome back. And... Sayori spins over to Monika and deposits the sheet into Monika's desk. Oh, what's this? Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland, caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, and take me to your dreamland. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? Wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monika flips over the sheet of paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Ah, so this is what you wanted to show me. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you. Ah ha ha, really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again after a week after I write it and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be or something like that. Aw, that dramatic? Yes, alright. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. Ah ha ha, I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Wouldn't that just be the poetry club? Oh yeah. I would love that. Such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's a poem, right? Yeah, I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kinda good that someone else read it. Try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Aw, geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain's a natural disaster. Ah ha 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 ha. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry, but it's a good idea. Isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would you have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Sorry, she says like a lot, so she has to be Lumpy Space Princess now. Wrong kinds? People would come just for the cupcakes and then leave. Ah, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people that are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. See, the next thing on the list, hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. We tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How do they know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. Didn't think about that part, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just putting them up on the wall. Definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! I'm doing my part! Ah ha ha, I never said you weren't. Just need to think. What would we tell people when we're handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if you told them about club activities and stuff? What club activities? Eating cupcakes, duh! Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Yes, you did, asshole. Ah ha ha. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature's stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Ah ha ha, sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if we said we do like group reading and discuss it together? I'll probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. Need to really catch your interest, you know. Ugh. This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day-to-day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? You could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Yes, be intimate with us. Doki doki. Okay, that's kind of, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rush, but weren't. Ah, never mind. Do you want to get your stuff then? Forget if I don't do it now. Ah ha ha, well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second. 20 minutes later, Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts down on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Join the literature club right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Ah! You startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there's a girl reading a book. Whoa, what? No way. Girls don't read books, everyone knows that. Reading a book. Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. This way. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See and hear. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. Should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president! Haha! And I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why, what happened? Well, I entered the classroom. She didn't even look up from her book, so I just kind of left the flyer on the desk and walked out. Ah ha ha. It's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end up in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're starting to make progress. Can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. That's so cute. Ah ha ha. I thought it was a little overdramatic. So's literature. Aha, it works. But Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What do you mean? Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. Seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. It's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of deviating from that, the vision. What's the vision? It's... Monika pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. Just want everyone to... Monika trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against a sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monika returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really going to make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. The only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me you're the president. Ah ha ha. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead, I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright, I just want some time alone. In that case... Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monika. Good luck. Monika smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the classroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for a self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club I needed the most. I don't get it. Just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in, the person who's forced to be perfect. Huh? Monika suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? Hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monika opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent. It's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grow just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're gonna die. And you too. Beneath my feet, the flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers, but to what ends? I look in every direction. The field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. That is why I've decided I must become the flower. What the? Wait. Sayori? Oh. Wait, we got more mail? Oh. Character discrepancy. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. Makes me speculate that Monika's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited dissonant personality traits? Or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue and start tracking info and observations on the anomaly of this character appearing. Oh? Finish side story, trust 1. Same. Okay. 3, 4, 5, plus 1 more. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, a lot of these are from side stories. Cool shit. Oh, hey, this one's new. This is acquire all of Sayori's other poems. There once was a ladybug. It was so small it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? Do they? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. The story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings to... like a doof. Okay. One who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will you stay a while? Okay, so we haven't gotten any new of these guys. Oh, I guess it's lit by the morning sun. What's this? A rue? Is that me? Oh, am I the character? Oh yeah, we're gonna get more stuff. Okay, let's do part 2, and then we'll probably call it a night. Seems like these things take about 20 minutes a pop. We'll see how long this one takes. Alright, another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety for reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I needed the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. Sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. Would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry. I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. Whoops. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally won't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll always remember that too. Doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. Monika, what happened to you? I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monika returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, want to teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't too hard. You just kinda need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things makes you think of. Then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You get your feelings down first and make it sound pretty later. It's like, not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's really important. Monika pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing on it. Stop being a perfectionist. She writes as a perfect note about. You idiot. Ah ha ha, I'm just kidding. Monika scribbles out, you idiot, after she writes it down. No, keep it. What, why? You're writing into your heart, Monika, duh. Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. You are. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. Ah ha ha, but I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monika writes, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really going to take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks. I do too. I mean. But also you, of course. Monika continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. After a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monika's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all sorts of random thoughts. Phew! Monika looks up and down her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying, and it makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Ah ha ha, don't give me too much credit. I have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something I'll enjoy doing. With you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be picky about the language. Yay, let's do it. Monika and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. And as their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. I was about to say, that's not the end. That's way too short. Anyway, another day passes. As usual, Monika is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monika and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. So much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monika and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monika thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Collects. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. What if that is part of the art? Creating an ink splotch and then rubbing your finger across it. And then writing words around it. I don't know. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand. Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Honestly, it's a little trite, but it has meaning. It's like perfection is not a thing that you can actually achieve. It's just a smudge on a piece of paper. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk and stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down at the adjacent desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard just to be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course not. You can trust me with anything. Fingers crossed behind her back. Sayori gazes at Monica with a sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the piece of paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Oh no. Sayori. This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like 1,000,000 times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. But you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to the club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. She prepares herself to continue. Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anybody about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wanted to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. Letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How'd you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. Ah ha ha. It's so silly, the club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Monica feels a tightening sensation in her chest. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave, I don't even compare. Monica steps forward, but if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy, if you'd like. Oh, hey, we got one of these things. Wordlessly, and wait, why is there a hole in the curtain? Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Why is it that I'm looking at this and the thing that I notice first is a goddamn hole in the curtain? Everything has a meaning! Anyway. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all of the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can not to start speaking, say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. Just an inconvenience to everyone. Not good at anything, and it feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. Now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her down. Keep her own! No, wait, that's different. Different connotation there. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort. She knows Sayori said it herself, but the thoughts Sayori experiences are the ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value to me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what brought you here. You brought us a vision and you also brought happiness. That's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head off and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are, if that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary. Since it's already hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course it'll always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I'll do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayuri suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Ah ha ha. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monika smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Okay, we got ourselves... Scene from the story, Trust. And that's it, hold on. We got another song or two, I guess. Oh, we got a lot of songs, holy shit. Okay, got another email. OMG! Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monika? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. Ha ha ha! It would get 404'd in a microsecond. Wait, hold up. Time out a minute. 404 is ddlc.txt. Are you just relaying your tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of the tweets, e.g. not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation? Ah, lame. Alright. I wonder if I can get into any of these yet. Three, four, four. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it here today. We're pretty close to the normal stopping spot of 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. As you can see on the clock there, it is 11:23. So we don't really have time to start another one of these things. We got 5 more of these sub stories to do. It's probably honestly going to take 2 streams to get through them all. It looks like they're about 45 minutes a shot. So 3 of them is going to be 2.5 hours ish. 2.25, I guess, whatever. Still, quite a bit of time. So, I guess I could do it on like a Saturday or something, just run through all of them. But I have a funny feeling that there's some like side stuff that I haven't gotten yet, some endings, some Easter eggs, all that kind of fun stuff. So I might poke around. There's probably going to be 2 more streams of this, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we'll probably hit it again next week. But yeah, over the weekend we'll be doing some Yakuza Like a Dragon. I might finish the story. Because yeah, Monday is a holiday, so I'll be able to do a long stream on Sunday as well as Saturday. So we'll get a big fat chunk of that done. And yeah, I'll also get back to doing some Pokemon Kaizo Ironmon for Fire Red. So that's kind of the plan for the next few days. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Have a good rest of your night, and catch you next time.